back to my channel. I know it has been quite a while since I have made actual videos for this channel. It's been what? Hell, I've been here since September? It's been 2 months since I've made an actual video for this channel because the rest are old videos from when I made before I moved, and I'm sorry about that. A lot of shit has been going on, so I'm going to explain a little bit of that. If you just want to go see the moving process to, hopefully it'll be out by then, but the moving process to this house, then be sure to go check that out. If it's uploaded by then, which it probably won't, but it probably will. I'm not too sure yet, because I'm still, I have about a few more videos left for this channel to upload, and then I have a little more for my main channel, meaning I should be done around December, if not January, like I said I would. Also, yes, I'm back with the glasses because my ears are finally healing enough. Well, it's still kind of weird putting these on with the industrial, but what can you do, am I right? So yeah, I thought I would bring the glasses back. Also, I'm sorry it's kind of hella dark over here. There's really nothing I can do. It's what, 10 o'clock? I mean, the least I can do is turn on, my digital light. You can see. My digital light. I got this from my brother and his girlfriend for Christmas, even though I wasn't supposed to open it for a while, but, there you go. You can turn it on to the brightest, those are my Zuzu pets, I'm sorry. You can just put that there. I put it on the brightest. Actually, here, we can just, I don't know where to put this, because I need bright light. So move my Zuzus over, and then put that right there. I think that's good enough. Yeah. Have it on the white light. Brightness should be all the way up. Yeah, brightness should be all the way up. No batteries in it though, because it's running on charge things. What? What? You're such a baby. Don't be such a baby. Also, I have been working, quote unquote working, if eBay counts. I had to edit my channel a little bit to put my store in there. So if you want some cool things off eBay, be sure to go click on the link. I sold 3 items in 2 days, so that's pretty good. I got 15 bucks so far. So yeah, if you want some cool ass stuff, go check it down below. And it's really late. It's 10 o'clock. I thought I would just make videos because I'm not tired and I'm bored. So yeah, I should probably get water. Give me un momento. Your butt. Here you go. You're a baby. So, I thought I would do some more Pokemon theories, I guess. I don't know if you really call these theories, but I guess we'll just put them in there anyways. So this is 4 creepy ways Pokemon should probably move to the left if I want to put things right here. 4 creepy ways Pokemon changed since you stopped playing. Even if you've never played a Pokemon game in your life, you're probably familiar with the basic premises. You travel around the world, capture and battle fictional characters, all of which love fighting and never suffer any harm when they get clawed in the face or blasted with fire, because that would be sad. It's about a wholesome and innocent as a series about magical cockfights can get. But the first Pokemon game came out over 15 years ago, and if you stop playing and paying attention, you'll be surprised by the bizarre things that have happened in the series. All those innocent kids who grew up with Pokemon aren't so innocent anymore, and that's why, number 4, players became obsessed with meth. When you're a kid, playing Pokemon is easy. You pick the Pokemon that looks rad, make them attack the other guy until someone wins. When you have a gigantic armored turtle armed with a highly pressured water cannons, it's not hard to determine your battle facts. Sure, there was some strategy, but as long as you didn't send a walking flower to fight a creature that's literally made of fire, you could hold your own against most foes. But then fans grew up and got serious about winning. They The calculator said, hey, this is a game where monsters battle monsters, it's fun, but how can I add a spreadsheet to this and get a motherfucking party started for real? Like mini games, Pokemon has a lot of math going on in the background. There are hidden statistics and calculations that determine how strong your critters are, sort of like how supercomputer secret control the elaborate stimulation that is our existence. Dedicated gamers have gone through and looking glass figures out of innocent. Periwinkle, will you knock it off? Stop it. Figure out the inner secrets of Pokemon. For example, here's how individual values, one of secret hidden statistics, are calculated. I'm sorry, what? Is this a picture? If it's a... Oh, God. Huh? I may have to, if this is an image, I may have to put it right here. But if it's not, I'm not sure how to justify this. Okay. It's close enough. I'm not going to be able to figure this out. I guess it's like HP equals, in parentheses, there's, I'm not going to explain it. So we're just going to put the statistics right here. Math, everyone! This is not the type, actually this would be the type of math I'd be learning right now. I'm in geometry, but I'm overpassing geometry, so. Anyways, for those who don't feel like digging out your TI-89s to follow along, here's a particular application comparing the two Pokemon. Oh, wow, what the fuck? Okay, here's another picture of, I guess, something that goes along with it. I am honestly not too fucking sure, man. But yeah, there's that. Well, what? Does that not make sense to you either? Well, don't look at me for an explanation. I've played the majority of Pokemon games, but this still looks like a calculator got diarrhea to me. The only classic I can prove is that Meryl, I can provide is that a Meryl is this. I'm going to put the picture just because it just says, a Meryl is this. So there you go. Intuition tells me that Meryl B has an advantage over Meryl A, but that's based on solely on the shaky assumption that calling thick fat isn't as powerful as called huge, something's powerful called huge power. I'm not going to bore you with the nitty-gritty details of Pokemon math because reading about it actually makes you less physically attractive, but it also boils down to this. All Pokemon of the same type of Earth will have slightly different attributes. So that means some will actually be stronger than others, some will have, not to get technical here, a certain fatness about the thick area. You can therefore make sure your Pokemon is the best kind and you're willing... if you're willing to read the long essays on the subject, invest many tedious hours in the game, and reduce your knowledge of sunlight to hazy memory of ones it once was. Gamers who want to be the very best, like no one ever was, have to catch and breed the same Pokemon over and over again until they get the characteristics they want, while releasing the inferior specimens into the wild to ultimately live richer and more fulfilling lives than the game ever would. Number 3, secretly got dark. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Drifloon. Save picture. Give me a moment. Cute, right? These guys just float around, enjoy the open skies, and try to kidnap children. Yep, Drifloon are all attempted, apparently sometimes successful child snappers, according to the official in-game description. They try to pull away children who grab them. Any kid who makes mistakes, Drifloon for balloons, could wind up missing. Suddenly, the game where you make lightning squirrels murder fire dogs doesn't sound so innocent, does it? Every single Pokemon has a bit of backstory to explain why physical creatures with IQs of 5,000 and slugs that could melt your face off just roaming the wilderness. Most of these descriptions are sensible and often quite cute. And then you've got wild balloons looking to raise a generation of Lindbergh babies. I'm just getting started. The developers have been sneaking in more and more of these creepy little stories. Like, here's this little fellow named Bayonet. Save picture. Save it for later. Okay. Making sure that all of this makes sense. Give me a moment. And in order. A bayonet is a doll that comes to life when its owner discards it. Upset about being neglected, it stalks a child who abandoned it, twists a Japanese Toy Story. It casts a curse on the enemies by using its own body as a voodoo doll, which suggests it doesn't quite know how voodoo works, but whatever. While most Pokemon are flesh and blood, this one is literally powered by force to its own hateful grudge. Its only purpose in life is revenge, and it lives in garbage bins and dark alleys, so once a balloon lures the children there, it has the perfect spot to do its deed. Damn, being a kid in this world would be tough. So how do you get much worse than a child murdering Pokemon? Well, just like many terrible plot twists, the real monster is you. Say hello to your mask. Oops. Save image. Thank you. The story behind these poor bastards is that they're ancient spirits are spirits risen from the grave. The mask they carry resembles the human face they once had long ago, and sometimes they look at it and cry. You're capturing the souls of dead Pokemon and forcing them to battle you, all while they're remembering their long-gone loved ones between the bouts and sobbing. You've trapped them in an existential nightmare to them. You're the devil. But hey, at least you have child murderers to keep you company. Number 2, the unofficial merchandise is ridiculous. If you went to school during the Pokemon craze, you inevitably knew a talented kid who could draw Charizard with his eyes closed. Well, those kids grew to be artists and Etsy and its ilk are letting them share what could generously be called their versions with the Pokemon world. That's how we ended up with the Pokebra. I'm not going to put pictures because I'll probably get flagged. The seller claims that this is a perfect product for showing off your nerdy side while still looking sexy. Then, without missing a beat, she reminds us that the bra is inspired by the hit children's franchise. You know, the one where pretty much every female lead is a character too young for a trainer with a bra, for a training bra, let alone something that shows off her sex appeal. I'm not saying adults shouldn't be allowed to enjoy Pokemon, but maybe don't try to sex up a series where the protagonists haven't been told about Pidgeys and the Beedrills yet. But for ladies who have gone through a very special time in their lives, how about this Pokemon menstrual pad? That honestly looks very cool. I am less qualified to talk about menstruation than Carrie White, but I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be fun. Lighthearted event where you bleed over your favorite fictional Pokemon, fictional characters to demonstrate your love for them. Sadly, it's no longer available, but if you want to combine any Pokemon with your vagina, don't despair. Two enterprising Berkeley students made Pokemon vibrators they dubbed Pokemon because making sex toys inspired by the monsters from a children's entertainment franchise apparently calls for lame puns and not psychiatric help. They made a Raichu dildo. Oh no! The creators noted that they could find Hello Kitty Vipers, but no Pocket Monster Rockets. The situation they felt the need to rectify, apparently without pausing to wonder if maybe there's a good reason Pokemon sex toys aren't readily available to get through those lonely nights. Number 1, the really hardcore fans became perverts. Everyone knew that one kid who was really into Pokemon. I mean, really can list them all numerically and alphabetically to them. And well, guess what? They still love Pokemon. The difference is that their love has turned physical. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my displeasure but duty to introduce you to the Pokegirl World Project. Oh no, I'm very scared for this one. Some very lonely Pokemon people decide to take every Pokemon in existence and anthropomorphize them as teenage girls. Oh, and if you don't immediately see a problem with the concept of capturing girls, then there's probably something you've done in your real life. Okay, I may be crazy with Pokemon, but I'm not that crazy. These were obviously for boys. But it's no surprise that people have masturbated to Pokemon, but that's the internet for you. Me and my 1 terabyte drive of erotic Fraser fanfictions are in no position to criticize, but a project that admits to first being largely about sex has gone way further, plunging into the abyss for a few returns of their minds intact. They've taken their Pokemon girls to the... Oh, God. Oh, no. They've taken their Pokegirls with their creative names like Absol and Monitu to build an entire world around them. They've assembled an encyclopedia that contains millions of words. There are descriptions of all 600 plus Pokegirls. Of course, which includes the facts, no Bulbasaur has ever been reported with any less than generous C cup. Then there's the history of their alternate universe and real fanfiction. Dear God, the fanfiction. They haven't been this many wasted worlds since Shakespeare was translated in Klingon. Sorry, I can't read. Then they created rules among the massive lists of items and attacks and other gameplay elements, essentially constructing the entire Pokemon game that revolves around boring and only catered to a very specific category of pervert. They even came up with the elaborate minigame they'll never be able to play when they need a break from not being able to play the minigame they invented. They spent so many hours building their fake sex game, I'm not even sure they had the time to actually masturbate to it. This sounds horribly, what does it say? Misogynistic, right? But don't worry, it's not all sexist. Sure, Pokegirls have erotic names and all in descriptions of them emphasize their sexual attractiveness, and they have an impressive libido and natural psychology to submit to a master, and human tamers add Pokemon girls to their harem by fucking them into submission. And when a Pokegirl is tamed, she experiences the mild mental trauma of accepting another as a master that you can correct lesbian Pokegirls into becoming bisexual or heterosexual. But women can be tamers too, and that's totally cool, you guys. That's not a joke. That's literally their argument. So, that obsessive fan you knew, was that one little, the one who was a little weird but always happy to give you tips. He's probably masturbating to this Pokemon as you read this. And now that I've destroyed all your fond childhood memories, would you like to Pokemon trade with me? Oh, man. I mean, I am not this crazy. I am definitely not this crazy. I make fan fiction about the guys in Pokemon. Honestly, I'm not one to like criticize what people make. I make fan fiction about the fucking guys in Pokemon. Honestly, it's whatever. Do what you want. I don't care. But yeah, those are the 4 creepy ways Pokemon has changed since you stopped playing. If you never want to play it again, I apologize. I'm just reading what it says, it's not mine. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel, you love anime as much as I do, be sure to hit the subscribe button, give a thumbs up, also the bell icon, so you're notified when I make videos, which is every Wednesday. Be sure to go check out my eBay shop if you want some cool items to buy. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.